Hi everybody, this is Dave. Hope everybody had a good Christmas and a Happy New Year to everybody on the vinyl community. Um, that's my girlfriend's dog, her Pomeranian. We just call her the Pom. Hi Pom. She's looking out the window at somebody. I met with Ben Costello last week, and I have some. He gave me some fantastic VCLT, which I'm going to make a separate video on, because the reason I'm making this video is I want to show you this absolutely mind-blowing charity shop vinyl haul, which I have made from one particular charity shop. Yeah, this place, I called into this place on New Year's Eve. They were just after getting in a massive collection of records. I think it must have been. I think it must have been belonged to a DJ, as a lot. I think a lot of dance music and kind of jazz, a lot of acid jazz stuff. Now, acid jazz is a genre which I'm not particularly crazy about, but there's a lot of gems to be found in this collection, and everything was priced at €1, which is most charity shops these days are just, you'd be very lucky to get vinyl for €3, but €1 for everything, irrespective of whether it's a double album or a triple album or 12-inch, everything at €1. So I didn't have that much money on me when I called in there initially, so I just picked up 3 items on the day, and I gave them a bunch of stuff which I asked them would they hold for me, which thankfully they did, because not every charity shop would do that. But the staff here were very helpful. So the 3 items that I picked up on the day for €1 each. Starting off with a 12-inch. A lot of you might know this single, which came out in 2002. The vocals were by David Byrne. It's that one that go, I'm wicked and I'm lazy. Pardon my singing. You know the one. Yeah. Also involving Norman Cook, Express. I'm not sure who else. Yeah, but yeah. Great cover as well. Yeah. So that. Second off, very, very happy with this. This is by Tricky. This is a 1999 album by him, which in collaboration with DJ Muggs from Cypress Hill, and this other guy called Grease, who I'm not really familiar with. But yeah, just absolutely flabbergasted to find this for just €1. Yeah, this goes for at least €20 upwards on Discogs. So, and can I just say, most of these records, the vinyl. Now, some of the sleeves are a bit tatty, but mostly vinyl the discs are in really nice condition. This is an artist who I'm not hugely familiar with, but I thought this looked very interesting. Carl Denson. The D stands for Diesel, with special guest Andy Bay. Now, I am familiar with Andy Bay. This is a modern jazz from 1995. It's a double album, and it 2 discs, and it is on a label called Grey Boy Records. And I looked this up on Discogs, and the cheapest copy of this on Discogs at the moment is €60, and I picked it up for 1. So I mean, that is, yeah, just incredible value. Yeah, so yeah, they gave me this enormous bag for just €3. So I went back there yesterday. I picked up the records that they had on hold for me, and I also went through some more ones that they were after putting out. Gave me another bag. So I will go. Oh. They. uh, they gave me another bag, and I picked up some. Oh, some real gems here. I'll go through them. I haven't listened to any of these yet. I haven't had the chance to play them. But yeah, there's quite a collection of classic jazz in there. So yeah, working out with the Barney Cassell Quartet. Barney Cassell guitar, lead jazz. Barney Cassell, Marvin Jenkins, Jerry Good, Stan Popper on drums. This is from, I think this is from 1961. Oh, and quite a few of them have kind of split sleeves like that. But it is on Contemporary Records, and yeah, I need a new inner because it's completely split on all sides, but the record looks flawless. So yeah, the Barney Cassell Quartet working out. Yeah, quite a lot of damage to the sleeve, but I mean, for that price, I mean, oh yeah, there's quite a bit of classical, but I only picked up one. Darius Milhaud, piano music. This is on the None Such label, and William Balcom on piano. That's that None Such modern classical offshoot. Oh yes, another very interesting jazz find. The Kid and the Brute, Illinois Jacquet and Ben Webster. Yeah, apparently these two guys played with Duke Ellington. This originally came out in 1955. This is a German pressing. Probably, I'd say, yeah, on Verve. Show you there. And I'd say, going by the record shown on the inner sleeve, I would say probably late 60s. Yeah, another really nice find there. Yeah, here's another. This is a compilation album, Stax Funk. Funk kind of tracks from the Stax label. This is a late 80s compilation with that great cover art. It is on, yeah, it's on the Stax label itself. So you have the theme from Shaft to Isaac Hayes and a whole bunch of other tracks from kind of funk influenced tracks from the Stax label from the early 70s. Yeah, nice little compilation there. Oh, now this when I saw this, I knew it looked kind of familiar, but Acid, Ray Barretto. I think this has been shown by a few people on the VC. This originally came out in 1968. Ray Barretto, Puerto Rican kind of jazz fusion Latin kind of influence type thing. This is on a label. I'll show you. This is on a label called. Is it Fania Records, and this is a Venezuelan pressing, all the way from Venezuela. Very yeah. This guy, whoever had this collection, yeah, he's quite a serious collector. But why it was given away to a charity shop, I don't know. All that years of collecting and just, I don't know. Oh, this is another um, Roni size. Roni size represent 97, I think. This, yeah, 1997 album from Roni Size. Drum and bass guy from Bristol. This is actually a quadruple album, but one of the discs is missing. The empty the empty sleeve is in there, all right, but there's no see, there's no record in it. But I mean, for just €1, I mean, you know, again, this is not a record that I don't think this has been reissued on vinyl since, so it's, you know, it would set you back quite a lot to buy that on the. Oh, speaking of expensive records, The Blues and the Abstract Truth. This is featuring tracks composed by Oliver Nelson. Oliver Nelson also featuring Eric Dolphy, Freddie Hubbard, George Barrow, Bill Evans on piano, Paul Chambers on bass, and Roy Haynes on drums. This is from 1961. This is a UK pressing on his master's voice in mono, and oh, and look at that that inner sleeve, beautiful color inner sleeve, little bit torn, but and the disc itself with that famous Nipper the dog. Yeah, that this goes for quite a bit online as well. You know, you can expect this to set you back at least €50, and I picked it up for €1, so incredible. Yeah, yeah, there's, yeah, definitely one of the highlights of the stuff I've picked up. Yeah. I'm a big fan of the Warp label. I only came across one Warp Sabres of Paradise 12-inch. Sabres of Paradise versus the Chemical Brothers and Depth Charge tow truck. 12-inch single from, I'm not sure when did I presume it was late 90s, I'd say. 1995, yeah, 1995 on Warp. I have quite a bit of stuff by them, so grabbed that immediately as soon as I saw it. This is something which I'm not really familiar with, but I thought it looked interesting. This is Watch the Closing Doors by who's this actually by? Oh yeah, IRT Interborough Rhythm Team. This is like early electro hip hop from 1983. So any of the names on this? I don't recognize any of the names really. But yeah, this sort of that sort of early 80s electro hip hop. I do like that stuff, so I grabbed that. Again, I haven't played any of this stuff, so we'll see if that would work well. This is something which I just grabbed because I thought it looked interesting. It's it's actually a. Oh, this is very heavy actually. This is what would you call this? Test pressing, I suppose. Alien style Annie Whitehead. I'm not familiar with her, but looking her up, this appears to be some sort of kind of funk jazz thing from the mid 80s, and this actually feels like yeah, it's very very heavy. This what do we? I don't know what would you call it? An acetate maybe? No, not an acetate. What's I'm not sure what the correct term for that is, but yeah, I just grabbed it because I thought that looked